G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Guilford Courthouse from the GMT Try Battle Pack, and we're about to go on with the second last turn. So turn 5 for this scenario, which is actually turn 12. As things stand at the moment, army morale for the Americans is looking pretty crook, and the Brits are all fired up and ready to go. So initiative is going to be the thing. So the thing is, like I said at the end of the last video, for the Americans, the best thing they can do now is fall back before the Brits can really hit them too hard. So they really want the initiative. Nobody has any momentum chits, so it's simply a +1 initiative for the Brits, and there's nothing for the Americans. So here we go. This is what's going to drive everything that occurs. Let's just bring it over this way. That's better. Oh, +1 for the Brits is not enough. That only gives them a 6 against a 7 for the Americans. So the Americans are going to be able to use that to bring their people back, consolidate, keep them out of trouble so much, and really defend Guilford Courthouse. So let's see what we can do with that. So okay, initiative's done. Again, no reinforcements. Disruptive units can move 1. So I'm going to move Washington's Dragoons up. Well, in fact, no. I'm going to move them down 1. That way. No shattered units, no pinned units. So strategic movement. So I think I want to keep this relatively simple, so I don't think I need to pause it or anything. So all of these peoples here, stack of 6, can come back 1.5. Oops. Okay, I will pause it because I'm a bit shaky this morning, so it's going to be messy. Rightio. So what I've done is I've brought the militia back to here. The rifle has come up onto this crest line here. These 3 units have come up onto this little hill, and these units have simply moved back 1 and stayed in the forest. So again, what we're trying to do is split the English forces as we can. I've brought the 2nd Maryland forward to support the rifles when we get there. We've got Hoare's unit there supporting the artillery, and I've brought Green, back with Green, to the courthouse like that, and the Dragoons have come around this way, Lee's Legion of Horse. So if we are lucky, we may be able to take Tarleton out between the 2 of us, and do it that way. Righto, so that's so we have the rally phase now for Washington's Dragoons over here. So they are at a +1, but they're at a -1, so they need a 5 or better to do it, and they get a 0. So they remain disrupted, which is a pain in the bottoms. Defensive artillery, we have nothing. Rifle fire phase, we have nothing. Close combat, we have nothing. So we go into the second player turn. So this is where we're going to start moving the Brits up and all the rest of it. So I think the first thing we're going to do is Tarleton is going to go after Washington's Dragoons. So he's simply going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, like that. Now these little boogers here, we're going to go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all road movement. 5, 6 to there. And these can go as well. In fact, let's move these first. They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 up the road. That's Leslie. And then we have Webster, who will go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. Sorry, we can only go 3. And then we'll bring these up. 1, 2, 3, and we can come up one more because it was all road movement. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring the artillery up one more because we can, like that. Okay, so we go on to the rally phase. We have nothing. Defensive artillery fire, there is nothing for them because they're blocked by the forest. Rifle fire phase. Okay, no. No. Rifles there. And no, and no rifles there. So it's simply going to go on to the close combat phase. So we'll start with this one. So we have 2, 4, 5, and 6. So they're all -1s. But I think I can't afford these units that have been reduced or anything. So it's going to have to be Prince Edward's Company in there as the lead unit, and we will use the Grenadiers as the lead units. They're a +2. Okay, so looking at the Brits to start with, I'll clear my board of all the old marks. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1, no matter how we look at it. Die roll modifiers. The lead unit is a +2. We get another +1 for the leader. No rifle units, no shattered, no. All defending units are militia, and they are militia, so that gives us +3, +4, and that is that. For the defender, their unit is a -1, so we're at +5 now. The leader gives them a 1, so we're back to +4. Any attacking is a rifle. All attacking units, no. Okay, so we're at a 1-to-1 +6. So it's all going to come down to tactics. So with the Brits, attacking with a leader, the opponent has a leader. Flank is not possible. Withdraw is plausible, so we use table 7, which is a 6. Okay, let's bring this back over here. And of course we get a 1, which is a bloody withdraw. Jesus. Okay, and for the Americans, they're engaged with a leader. The opponent has a leader. Flank is possible, because they can flank to here or here. And withdrawal is plausible. So they're using table 9 for a die 8. They get a 5, which is a frontal assault. Frontal assault with a withdraw is a -2, so we're down to a 1-to-1 +4 for the Brits. And they roll a 4. 4 + 4 is 8. For a 1-to-1 is disrupted for the Americans, which is not going to make them happy at all. Okay. Let's just pull him out. So the first unit here becomes disrupted and goes back 3, 1, 2. And he's going to come back here like that. And then we need to do our morale checks. Okay, so the first unit is at a -1 because we've got a 1 -1 there. So -1, so he needs a 6 or better. Gets a 6 and he will stay there. Second unit, same thing. Gets a 7 and will stay there. Last unit, same thing. Oh, and he comes back. He retreats 1. So these 2 units stay here. The leader is going to stay with them. Okay, and the Brits have to withdraw. So they will come back 1 here. Like that. But we've had a disruption. So that's a -1 to the Americans, and they are now wavering. They have a -1 initiative and a -2 to morale. Okay, and we have now the attack on Washington's Dragoons, which is going to be interesting. So we have a 1-to-1 again. We have a 0 for Tarleton, so that's fine. He doesn't get anything else. He gets a +1 for the Dragoons being disrupted. Any attacker is mounted dragoon against solely disrupted and or shattered units, so we get that as well. So it's +2 now. That's it. Defender benefits. He's at a +1, but he's at -2 for the army morale. So he is a -1. So that takes us to +3. That's it. So we're at 1-to-1 +3. So again, going to the tactics, we are attacking with a leader, engaging with a leader. The opponent has no leader. Flank is possible. Withdraw is plausible. Table 5 for the Brits is a die 10, and they roll a 2. Table 5, 2. Again, bloody withdraw. And for the American, they're engaging without a leader. Withdraw is plausible. Table 1 for a die 8. And they get a 2, which is withdraw as well. So there is no combat and both sides simply withdraw. Like that. Okay, that's combat over. End of turn segment. There's nothing to do. I think we still might call it quits there because we'll be going into the last turn. That could get a little bit messy depending on who gets the initiative again. So, yeah, these blokes, initiative -1, initiative +1. Yeah, it could get messy. So we'll see what happens with it. And come on back for the last turn. Turn 6, the 6 p.m. turn, and see what goes. So take care, be good, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.